It's Jim McGuinn from Teenage Kicks, Saturday mornings 8 to 10 on The Current. And this week we're talking about the band 9 Inch Nails. Pretty Hate Machine, their debut album came out 30 years ago, October 20th, 1989. Yes, that record came out in the 80s, although it really transformed music in the 90s and beyond. And I would say it's one of the key developments in rock music and industrial and alternative music in that era. Trent Reznor was a kid growing up in Cleveland, hanging around in Pittsburgh a little bit. He played in some bands. There's some really embarrassing new wave videos of him from the mid-'80s out there on the interwebs, but he used studio time in the middle of the night to make demos, which eventually led to a record deal with TVT Records, and that didn't last long. He only put out the one record on TVT, then he got into lawsuits, he ended up on Interscope a couple of years later, but he made this record almost exclusively by himself. He had some help from producer Flood and a few others, but he was really toiling away on this on his own, and it's a landmark record in terms of changing the way electronic music, changing the way industrial music could have pop hooks, could have like a metal vibe to it. And when the band went out on the road a year later on the first Lollapalooza tour, that was the band that blew people away. They were in the middle of the day, but I remember leaving that show being completely transformed by the live experience. So even though it was basically Trent by himself in the studio making that debut record, when he put the live band together, it was complete like anarchy and chaos on stage, and it just kind of blew people's minds. So we're going to pay tribute to that first record, the first album from 9 Inch Nails, 30 years ago. Back in 1989 is when it came out, and it is Pretty Hate Machine. It is 9 Inch Nails. I can't believe we're going to try and play this on a ukulele, but why not? It's what we do every week here on Teenage Kicks. Got money, I'll do anything for you. Got money, just tell me what you want me to. Got money, nail me up against the wall. Got money, don't want everything, he wants it all. No, you can't take it. No, you can't take it. No, you can't take that away from me. No, you can't take it. No, you can't take it. No, you can't take that away from me. Head like a hole, black out your soul. Well, I'd rather die than give you control. Head like a hole, black out your soul. Well, I'd rather die than give you control. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That is a little bit of 9 Inch Nails on the ukulele. You know, never sung it before. That's kind of a fun song to sing. It's only 3 chords, most of the song, and a cool riff. There it is, 9 Inch Nails, Teenage Kicks.